hello, fellow jewelry lovers. Welcome to a very special video that has been in the works for quite a while now. If you have been following my channel or if you have popped into any of my live sales, you may have heard me talking about some pieces I got from an auction that is Iris Apfel's jewelry, or it was. Some of it. Some of it went to Christie's or Sotheby's. These I got, they actually were sold through a smaller auction house called Doyle. And these were pieces that another reseller got a hold of. She is wonderful. Her name is Natalie. I'll probably talk about her in a minute as well. But oh my gosh, so I saw on social media that Natalie was going to be doing an auction for some of Iris's personal jewelry pieces, and I lost it. I love Iris. I have been in love with her for quite a while, as so many other people have. I wanted to put her book right here. And to own a piece of history, I mean, a piece of jewelry from Iris's collection. Oh my gosh. Well, I ended up getting a few. I consider these pieces investments. One for sure is a gift for my niece, and I'll go over that in a minute. I obviously am not loaded or anything, so I couldn't afford to get a lot of pieces. For instance, they had some of her glasses, which went for, oh gosh, 800 to 1,000 or something like that. I don't remember right now, but they were out of my price range. I was so happy for the people that were able to get those. So the auctions ended up being 3 different auctions. One went for like 14 hours. I'm not sure. Actually, I think 2 of them went really long. And then there was a smaller auction just a couple weeks ago. And I made it to all 3. I did stick to a budget somewhat. I do have a box I haven't opened yet because I wanted to save that for this video. I don't know how I've held on to it for so long, but I have. So I am so excited to share some of this with you guys. Well, I'm going to share everything I got with you guys, but this is just incredible to me. It fills my heart with joy. She is such an inspiration to so many people, including myself. And like I said, it's like owning a piece of history. It is a piece of history. And I feel so lucky and honored that I own some pieces of jewelry that were in her collection. Now, from what I understand, all of these items came from her home in New York. She also had a condo, I think, in Palm Beach, but I believe all of these auction pieces came from her New York home, which makes me very excited, if I must say. A lot of you know how much I love New York. It used to be kind of my second home, and I just love that that's where these came from. I did add something of mine that I purchased a while back, and that is a scarf. This is designed by Iris. This was sold on Home Shopping Network when she was still alive. It's a very, very long piano scarf. It has amazing tassels. I just tossed it out here because you guys know I love owls. She loves owls, and yeah. Okay. So this video is going to come out as a members only video first, and then I will release it to the public. So if you see the video when you're scrolling through YouTube, you can always become a member or you can wait. I am going to be working on more perks for my members. As all of you know, the past couple of months have been insane. That was one of my goals to get done. I was part of a YouTube membership boot camp, and I was able to watch some of the videos, but I haven't had time to implement anything because of what's going on in my house. But that's coming. So you guys let me know. Do you want a Dexter emoji? Do you want a pair of glasses in honor of Iris? You tell me. We'll be doing polls. I'll be hopefully talking to you guys about it during live sales and things like that. But oh my gosh, I don't know where to get started. I do want to say, in case there are any of you watching this that are not familiar with Iris Apfel, she is a fashion icon. She is an absolute powerhouse in the fashion industry, as well as the textile industry. She was born not blah, 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 August 29th, 1921, which makes her a Virgo. She died just last year on March 1st. And she and her husband, Carl, started a company called Old World Weavers. And they were able to use amazing textiles in designing for the White House for 9 different presidents. Like, they would restore historical fabrics. They would bring in, their own touch. And it was 9 consecutive presidents from Truman all the way to Bush Sr. So what an incredible thing to do. Oh my gosh, can you imagine actually designing rooms in the White House? Well, Iris and her husband Carl did. 9 presidents. I think she's only become more popular after her passing, but she was super popular before her passing too. So her husband Carl died in 2015, and she never stopped. She spoke about how she wanted to stop because they were married for such a long time and she didn't want to keep going without him. They never had any children, but she kept saying he would want me to work. So she did work. She created a line of clothing for Home Shopping Network, which is where this amazing owl is from. She also created a line of clothing and jewelry for Home Shopping, but she also did clothing jewelry for H&M. She designed glasses for Zenni. There may be another eyeglass company, I can't remember. She has an amazing rug from Ruggable that I want so bad, but it's like, I think $7.95 maybe. So she was so popular while she was still with us. And again, just an inspiration for so many people that are into jewelry, that are into fashion, that are into art. Just incredible. So I'm going to flip through this book. I just thought I would maybe show you guys something. One of my favorite quotes from her is, "Look for beauty in all things." I think that's very, very important. I've always loved that quote. So here on the inside, there are quotes from some people in fashion, Harper's Bazaar, New York Times. But I thought I would show you guys some of these amazing pictures. Now, there is a picture that I'm going to, and she's 100 years old in this picture, guys. Look at her. 100. Look at her glasses. Look at her bangles. Now I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? I don't remember. The name of this book is Colorful. She loved colors. She also wore a lot of black, but she would add vibrant color with it as well. So this would be her Palm Springs home. I am going to insert pictures. That's what I was going to say. Not a lot, but a few. So these are just some pieces of jewelry that were in her personal collection. Look at these bangles. Now, I do have a couple of bangles over here that I'm going to show you guys in a minute. One of them she did wear. Okay, here's some more. Find your source. Be your own style icon and what makes you happy. That's kind of the way she lived her life. You know, she did what made her happy. And I really wish everyone had the guts to do that. So one thing she really liked was Native American and Southwestern jewelry. So there's some here. I know it's not showing up too well. Here are some pictures from when she was younger. Oh, that's just not, it's the paper is so shiny. Look at that toucan, y'all. Incredible. I love her glasses in this picture. Look at that necklace. Ah, she always had a bold lip. Look at her here. I'm assuming this is the 60s. Incredible. I mean, just amazing. Style and design are forever connected. So this here talks about the company that she and her husband had. Like I said, they started the company. Look at the yellow. She is fabulous and everything. She also loved flowers. Look at these pictures from the 60s. Oh my goodness. That is her and her husband, Carl. I absolutely love that dress. What a wonderful dress there. Oh, she was so beautiful inside and out. Just a fun fact, look at this rug that she designed. This is one of the rugs for Ruggable, I do believe. It's a butterfly motif. This book is on sale. I looked it up. This is on sale on Amazon right now for like $22, and I think it's normally $50. So if you're interested, here's a little tip for you. I absolutely love this jacket. Look at the bangles. Look at her. Okay, so there she is with Carl and some more Native American jewelry. I'm going to stop here in just a minute. Going with my gut has taken me everywhere. I never imagined in my wildest dreams that any of this life would ever happen to me. I love it so much. Look at her, y'all. She is just amazing. Okay, so this book has so many things that have inspired me, and I love it. I just kind of wanted to show it to you. There are also 3 other books. There is an Iris Little Golden book, which I think is incredible. There is also a book from her exhibit in the Met, which is where this is from. And I think her autobiography. So, yeah. If you're interested, you should definitely check them out. I think they're all on Amazon. Okay, so let me show you the pieces that I have pulled to show you first. And these I got, again, from Studio to Luxury. They did the auction. So this is an amazing Tibetan piece. Don't think this is sterling, but it is the Hand of Fatima. I do believe this could be onyx, that could be coral. It could also be some sort of composite. It doesn't matter, I don't care. It is absolutely incredible. The workmanship, just absolutely amazing. So she liked to come up with her own creations, kind of mix and match, you know, certain parts or certain elements of a piece. She would buy a lot of things that weren't meant to be jewelry, but she would turn them into jewelry. So this is a really cool brass fish. It's got this turquoise colored eye, coins down here. Now there is an eye missing on this side. Easy fix if you wanted to fix it. Just incredible. So she was inspired by so many different cultures. It's just incredible. So these 2 I got. Now this one I got for my niece. This piece was at the Met exhibit in 2005. This is obviously an African piece. It is a necklace. Okay guys, before I continue too much further, I do want to warn you. We have 5 rescue dogs. If you're new to my channel, they can be quite loud. Our dachshund, Loretta, is the loudest. If she wants attention, she howls like that. There's nothing wrong with her. Okay, guys, so I do believe this is from Kenya. I do want to mention, too, I am going to have some of these pieces appraised, I think, just for my own knowledge as well as my niece, because she will be getting this when she gets older. So up here are some shells, and then you have a bell. You have these amazing seeds, and I'm not sure what this is. I don't think it's coral, but it's super cool. And then you have more shells. Now this is part of a giraffe's tail. I don't believe any giraffes were killed for this. You know, obviously it's not an entire tail, but it is super cool. I think it's a way to honor them. My niece works at the zoo, and she is volunteering for the hoofed animals that include giraffes. And the zoo that she works for just lost a giraffe. It's a long story, but she loves them, and I wanted to definitely get her a piece, so I've decided to give her this one. It is incredible. And again, it was on display at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City. Okay, so there's that. Now this piece is the only piece that I have that was not in Iris's personal collection. However, this bangle is made by a company that she helped start. It is called Kolos, and this is a lucite bangle. Hopefully you can see that in there. And yes, these are real beetles, real beetles. You can no longer find these anymore. They don't make them anymore. So this is such a cool piece. There are many pictures of her wearing these bangles in all sorts of colors, but I loved this one. I love the clear, and I love how these beetles are kind of like touching or kissing. I don't know, but this piece is a really good investment as well. Okay, on to this. This piece she has worn, and I'm going to insert a picture of her wearing it in this video, but as you can see, it has some wear. It's this really thick bangle. This is one of my favorite pieces because she wore it. She actually wore it. And this is just an acrylic bangle. I don't think it glows. I haven't tried. Well, nah. So there is that. Then up here are two lucite rings. And these are rings that you guys have probably seen before. This one really glows here. Hopefully I can get it to show. There we go. Very, very cool. I love both of those as well. Okay guys, now I am going to open this box of goodies. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. I seriously, guys, I don't know how I was able to hold on to things for so long. Now, there are a couple of pieces of art that are in here that came from her apartment that are not jewelry. I haven't opened these yet. I haven't looked at any of these, so here we go. What is this? Oh, I think I know what it is. Y'all are going to die. Are you ready to die? Are you ready? Are you ready? Look at this. Oh my gosh. This is absolutely stunning. Now this one does look like turquoise and coral. Look at this. I wonder if this was a lid. Oh my gosh. Does it look like it's a lid to a box? I'm not sure. I'll have to look this up, but it is incredible. Look at that inlay there. Oh my goodness, that's not inlay, that's an actual chunk. Wow. This pendant is massive, and it does have some weight to it. Oh my gosh, I love this. So one thing I always ask people to do when I do a haul video or something like this, let me know your favorite item. Leave it in the comments. Okay, we're going to move on from this absolutely magnificent, glorious piece of work to the next. Okay, this may not surprise a lot of you when you see some of the pieces that I selected. This is Ganesh. Oh my gosh, and it was made into a pendant. Absolutely amazing. So he's probably 3 inches. He's a lot smaller than that massive piece. Now some of these pieces are antique. I'm not sure about this one. Whoops, if I keep dropping it. Oh, he is so detailed. What a wonderful, wonderful piece. That makes me so happy, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, next. see another small box. We'll go for that one next. In the meanwhile, you can sit there and look at those. Okay, can I do this one-handed? Can I can. Oh yeah, that's right. So these were just little rings. A little set of rings. They're teeny tiny. I think those might glow. It looks like size 4. I think it was just a little set that I picked up. You know, if it was affordable and cute, I pretty much wanted it. Let me just make sure. I don't see any glow on those. So those are super cute. And again, this all came from her personal collection. So another fun fact about her, she loved to go to flea markets. She loved to go to Chinatown and pick up inexpensive jewelry. I don't know if that's the case with these. Does it say on the sticker? Made in Taiwan. So yeah, these are a cute little set of vintage rings. Super, super cute. There were 3 of them total. So let me put the lid back. I didn't mean to go over them so fast. I started thinking about something that's in this box, and I started kind of getting excited. Okay, what do we have in this one? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is like a brutalist piece. This is metal. It's not mother pearl or anything like that. Oops. I think it's really cool. So she had a thing for chains. There are pictures of her with a lot of big, chunky chains. But I just thought this was really cool. And this is something my niece will love. I don't remember if it's marked. I don't see it marking. But how cool is that? The chain might be sterling. It doesn't matter. It didn't matter to her either. She could wear high-end designer pieces, or she could wear a $2 bracelet. And I love that about her. It makes her so much more relatable. Oops, sorry guys. Okay, what's in this one? That's right. I got a lot of pins. And I want to say that they were all military. Now I'm going to have to look these up. If anybody wants a more detailed look at some of this stuff, just leave that in the comments as well. Yeah, so I'm not quite sure about these. I did look up, I didn't find that her husband Carl was in the military. I want to say maybe an uncle was. So I'm really not sure. Maybe she was going to repurpose these, or she just thought they were cool. But yeah, let me put those back. I really, really like this one. Try to see what it is. It's foreign, I believe. Dewey. No, it's not. How cool is the cross though, y'all? That is super cool. I know I'm making you dizzy. Let me go back. There we go. Beautiful. So cool. Okay, guys, these will come to no shock to most of you. These are snake earrings. They are articulated. They're like little snake heads, and I freaking love them. Kind of got into a bidding war on these, but I just knew I had to get, I mean, they're snakes. Look at them. Absolutely incredible. I love them so much. Look at that eye. Ooh, cool. Oh my God. I forgot how amazing this is. So remember when I was talking about the chains? Look at this. It looks like she combined different elements of necklaces and made this. I don't know 100%. I'm going to have to research it. Oh my God. This necklace is amazing. Wait, does this open? No way. Does it? No. Yeah, it does. What? Okay. This is really, really cool. This is like glass. Obviously, that is acrylic. Look at this. This is totally something she would make. Oh my God. Wow. This is incredible. I've got to put this out here. Oh my gosh. Wow. That is so incredible. Okay, guys, remember how I said there were some pieces of art that I picked up as well that were in her home? Now, I don't know if she bought this to maybe turn into a necklace. Looks kind of like a kachina. I don't see any markings. Oh, wait, is that a marking on the back? No. This is another one I'm going to need to research. It has that number there. It was probably a museum tag. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, this is incredible, guys. Okay. I'm going to lay everything out just to do an overview at the end. Guys, this is so good. So I believe this is antique. I believe that's coral and sterling. And it is this rose. Incredible. Oh my gosh. Wow. This is so amazing. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, guys, I did get 2 hands of Fatima. This one, I'm not sure. It's almost like something is encased in lucite. This one is more modern. Let's see here. It does have a tag. It was $20 at some point. Let's see if I can find it. There it is, my black light. Yeah, it glows like crazy. How freaking cool is this one? Oh my gosh. I love it. Wow. Okay, so most of you know I do collect masks. I have since I was 18, masks from all around the world. This is from Mali. And it is absolutely amazing. I would love to find a picture with this hanging in her house. I'm not quite sure if it did, but it doesn't matter. I love it. It's going to be part of my private mask collection. Is it not the best? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guys, look at this. Absolutely gorgeous pendant. I love all the bells. It is so good. It's absolutely gorgeous. $14 price tag. Never removed. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I love it. Oh look, the bells are connected. Oh yeah, that's cool. Oh my gosh, love it. Okay guys, we're down to 3. I only have 2 more to open after this. Remember how I mentioned she loved these big chain links? Check out this necklace. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. It is so chunky and I absolutely love it. I just looked, I don't see a tag, so I'm wondering, I don't know if this was part of her collection or not. Good thing I love to research, huh? It's the history degree in me. Okay, guys. Ah! I'm freaking out. So this was from her collection with H&M, believe it or not. So she designed this kachina. There's several different styles. She could have worn this. I don't know. There's so many pictures of her wearing kachinas. You just don't know for sure. I had to get one just because it's her brand and I am in love with Native American jewelry myself. So I was so excited to get one of these. Absolutely incredible. And again, y'all, this is like once in a lifetime opportunities here. It's the perfect combination of things for me. Vintage, jewelry, history, strong woman for me. Yeah. Okay. I think there's only one thing left. No. Oh my gosh. Look at this African beaded figurine. This is incredible. Look at the beadwork Look at that design for the hair. This little pouch. Oh my gosh, this is signed by the artist. It should be. I don't see it anywhere. This is so amazing. So some of these pieces I'm going to put like, I don't know, in a shadow box. It's got to be like museum quality. I haven't quite figured all that out yet. I didn't budget for that part of this adventure. I only budgeted for the jewelry. Well, and I had no idea there would be things like this and that. So I'm going to lay this all out again, and I want you guys to tell me what your favorite piece is. Okay guys, so this is it. This is all the pieces that I got from the Iris auction, as well as a shawl I had in a book. I want to know what your favorite item is. And if you enjoyed this content, please let me know, especially if you're new to the channel. And if you are new, hello and welcome. I do live sales as well as put out content on vintage hard goods as well as vintage jewelry, sometimes newer jewelry, sometimes antiques. I am just passionate about so many different things, and I love sharing all of my finds with you. Let me know what your favorite item is. I don't know if I can pick. It might have to be this for sentimental reasons, but I don't know. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day, and I hope you all have a great weekend. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.